5. Teil jetzt schon. Ich weiß es nicht. Von Stories Part of Destinies. Ja, wir waren beim letzten Mal stehen geblieben, wo wir die Raben besiegen, also ja genau, wo wir die Raben besiegen wollten und den Hasen befreien wollten. Da war ja was. Und ja.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd
Ach
only
ja, das
sold
habe ich
it.
ja nicht so geschafft, ne?
Wait, where was the prison? The village was empty.
Gut, dann machen wir halt da weiter. Wo wir
Had
stehen
everybody
geblieben
fled
sind.
the ravens?
Rette Lapino.
Take a leap of faith, said the inscription. People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Ich will kämpfen. Nichts.
Hero wall, hero sword, firewall, fire extinguisher.
Immer noch kein Hinterhalt. Gab's hier nicht irgendwo ein Hinterhalt? Ja.
Renardo felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Mann, ich dachte, ich komme jetzt zu Dings. So, Alter, was willst du? Das Gute ist, dass es ein Schwert für 2 Tore. Ach ja. Hier war ja der Hinterhalt.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The
3
advance
auf einen
guard.
Streich.
He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Yay, eine Trophäe. Hinterhalt? Kein Hinterhalt.
missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like it was at a reunion.
Ich wette, hier ist wieder ein Hinterhalt.
Renato felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
War ja nicht auch irgendwie ein Hinterhalt? Friedhöfe. Habe ich nie. Friedhöfe habe ich noch nie gemacht.
Dirty
Hey, du bist
and
doch der
bloody,
Hase.
Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia.
We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? Ah, that would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And, he felt sure, she had one for him.
On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power. Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him.
The rabbit had a point, and Renato had a feeling she'd want to see him again. Who knows what could happen between the two of them this time around?
She knows all his plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Na dann. Oh, das ist jetzt gleich noch eine Liebesgeschichte. Wie süß.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators.
Definitiv den Unterschied, wer
Would he
jetzt
really
da herrscht.
turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Naja. Ja, ich weiß, so viel habe ich jetzt das Story effektiv da wissen, was hier ist.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Ärzte. ein bisschen Schiff von dem Beschuss. Ach, hier habe ich euch vermisst. Und ich gleich hinterher. Ach, ihr wolltet mich nicht an das Tor lassen, ne? Wie soll ich das Gebiet jetzt gleich nein, hinterher gelangen? Hey, doch nicht. Und Juwel.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Offen. Oh mein Gott, was ist das? Geile Kiste.
His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid
Widerstand.
fart.
Geil. Wenigstens der Diamant. Der Handschuh füllt sich. Oh oh.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. Made Renato dizzy, in fact.
Auf in die Kanalisation. Hui. Bah. Och nee. Boah, bin ich gut.
Boy, someone has spent a lot of money for a graduation present.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfair a little bit on fire,
Ja, der Hase ist
Lapino
definitiv
dressing as an
verrückt.
old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Ach geil, jetzt kann ich aussehen, was er sagt. Ich nehme gleich mal das, ich will nett
Oh,
sein.
this is gonna be fun, said
Wehe, das
Lapino,
geht schief,
as he
Junge.
ran to go set up his marvelous plan. Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Ich sag's dir. Wieso habe ich das Gefühl, dass das schief geht?
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Renato, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never returned my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Ah, what does an imperial princess know about style?
Ah, get a room, you two,
said Lapino, probably sensing the chemistry.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they took Zenobia east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Renato was aware of her feelings. Maybe this was a bad idea, but was he letting his own feelings get the better of him?
Aber was wusste sie noch Gefühle für ihn hatte? Vielleicht sollte er das jetzt, da sie seine Gefangene war, nicht ausnutzen. Vielleicht sollte sie an ihren ursprünglichen Plan festhalten. Aber wer hat das Gefühl, vielleicht... Renato und Lapino hatten einen Plan. Sie wollten Zenobia aus der Verhörungssperre der Rebellen schaffen und ihre Geheimnisse nutzen, um die Pläne zur Imperialflotte durchzukreuzen. Ach Mensch. Ich habe jetzt keine Ahnung. Ich will nicht, dass sie gefangen haben würde. Wir auch nicht, dass sie auf Vater umbringen. Ich schließe jetzt einfach die Augen. Ich sage jetzt leider, ich habe jetzt wirklich die Augen so geschlossen. Ich sehe gerade überhaupt gar nichts. Ich lasse mich mal überraschen.
Ah, Lapino was right, Renato thought reluctantly.
Ich habe anscheinend das
She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet.
Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost,
yelled Lapino.
You have to catch her.
Vielleicht hätte ich doch das Obere, vielleicht hätte ich nicht die Augen schließen sollen, hätte einfach das Obere nehmen sollen. Aber das schaffen wir schon. Och nö.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
So, liebe Leute, ich weiß, es ist erst 19 Minuten, aber ich beende dann ab hier das Video. Morgen sehen wir uns an dieser Stelle hier weiter. Wartet.
He shouldn't get impatient. He needed to take the time to figure out all his experience had brought him.
Wir sehen uns morgen wieder. Morgen sehen wir uns an dieser Stelle wieder. Und dann sehen wir, was passiert. Auf Wiedersehen. Schönen Abend euch noch.